With the level 80 introduction, I was wrong about Star Soul Awakening, and I'll show you why. So level 80, you do get Star Soul Awakening. The wiki is not wrong about it, and none of the documentation is wrong about it. However, once you check out a unit that I awakened already, you don't even need awakened unit, you just need, like, let's say Hydra, for example. You see that I'm missing the Star Soul. Why am I missing the Star Soul button? It's because it's not yet on level 80, that's why. I go to level 80, there you go, Star Soul Awakening appears straight away. You click it. Obviously it won't really make much sense, because in the first missions, in the Star Soul missions, you will need the 1-star awakening condition, which will take a while. And usually you don't do this for Fortress. Same thing for Shark Trainer. So you go here, Star Soul number 1, you see 1-star awakening, then you do current unit with at least 4 COV units and 1 time in the arena. So you go to the arena, and let's say we fight someone easy. Doesn't matter who. I spent 5 diamonds just to ensure that you know what's going on. So we need 4 COV units, right? So you go to COV. Actually, it's in the backup, but it doesn't really matter. We'll still place Shark Trainer somewhere. Yeah, just where? Maybe here. And then we'll need the remaining units as COV units. It's gonna be a disaster, I mean, the fight itself. I don't have enough units. Now, if this doesn't play out well, so be it. So then it's like 5 diamonds for no reason. But I think it should play out well because I have enough Divine Heralds and a good enough hero. So let's do this. We just need to do this once. I'm not sure if we need to win or just fight. And there you go. It doesn't even matter because we were strong enough to defeat the 15th player. And then you go back. And now you see that the mission is over. Now the next thing you need is have at least 10 plus 6 times 5 tokens in total. So then you need more tokens, evidently. I can get some more tokens, I prepared for it. Here in the barracks. You go down to COV. You go all the way to the right, and there it is. Here is the 10 tokens. We have enough currency for this. And in fact, if I wanted, I would be able to get even more currencies, I think. Not champions, SSR. Let's say I do like 10 more because I had this stashed. It's at the bottom as well. So now we have 23 in total for Shark Trainer. And then what you do is you go to the Shark Trainer. Wherever it is, I'm missing it. Am I missing it so badly? Okay, I'll just go to Strength and then it's easier. And then you go Star Soul and click here and then plus. So I will convert 20 regular tokens to Shark Trainer tokens, just 20, exchange. And then in the middle one, this was not activated before, now it's gonna be activated. And then you see that you have 2 types of units. On the left hand side, you play with the Strength Union, that's called Shark Master or Shark Trainer. It's a charging unit. On the right hand side, you have a Chaos Union unit. That is a defensive unit. So essentially, you could use the Shark Trainer as a 6-star defensive unit once you level it up one day. But by that time, we will have better defensive options. So this is what you do. And then you can go to the second one to complete the missions at least, but it will take a while. Because then you will need weapon up to level 40, and then these are easy ones. But so far we're fine with level 1. And by the way, there are these 6 orbiters. We'll be able to use these to get extra skills, whichever ones, doesn't matter at this stage. Because we'll get all 6 sooner than later. And then in the main formation, if I didn't have a champion for this Inferno Fortress team, then I would be able to use the Shark Trainer easily. Come on, Altered Awakening. Yeah, there it is. You see? This unit. So instead of the shark trainer, and I'll take these units back, I would be able to place this unit right here as a defensive unit. This is what you want. That's why you do alternative awakenings, because this unit Drakon, or this hero, goes very well with the alternate awakened units. So this is super important as well. I'll place the other units back, by the way, so even the Wyvern. Or one day this White Tiger could also work, but rather the Wyvern for now. And if it was not the Shark Trainer, then I would use this other unit. Now, you may see that maybe it's time to use the Shark Trainer instead. Although this is a champion, so we will have to experiment which one is better. For now, the other champion has the emblems. So this is why you do alternate awakenings. And one more thing, you go back to the unit. This is also, most people don't know this, so be very open towards trying new things out. So you go down here, no, actually not here, relevance, and you read what's going on. Where does the unit receive benefits from? Sooner or later you'll need to do Cove roster. Then Vortex, Ocean God, and this one. Vortex, Ocean God, and Strength Union. These two need to be maxed out. You go to roster here, and on level 80, these things, including Vortex, Ocean God, so there are 10 in total, are gonna be unlocked. And here you'll be able to position units, for example, the Shark Trainer here. And you'll be able to position other units, so for example, Chaos or Fortress. Let's say you position the Fortress unit here. This strengthens multiple ones of you. And then you will need to change the Fortress team such that you take units from elsewhere, for example, from SR or from Commander or from whatever. From Champion, that works as well. So I'll take this from SR. And then I'll go to SR, and well, this has never been a priority for me. So you see, we swap things around, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna become a bit stronger, just a bit stronger at the moment. Not too much, but it's a little extra boost. And that's why you need more units, eventually. And by the way, don't forget that with this act of Star Soul Awakening, you also earn diamonds right here. So this is a lot of information to digest, but this has been key to my success on other servers. It doesn't matter much what you do in terms of... so you won't use the units themselves, but you still need to Star Soul Awaken them because of the roster bonuses. Because essentially, if you go all the way to the right, so this Vortex, Ocean, whatever, you see that we're not doing this for the sake of the Shark Trainer. We're doing this for the sake of the Wasteland Walker as well as this defensive unit. Because we're boosting them by Star Soul Awakening the Shark Trainer. And by the way, under normal circumstances with some playthroughs, this Shark Trainer makes an excellent, like a really, really excellent defensive unit compared to anything you have so far that you would purchase like a commander. If I could use this Shark Trainer or a Venom Spawn, I would rather go for the Shark Trainer. 6-star, awakened, alternative awakened. Not because the Venom Spawn is bad or any worse than the Shark Trainer, but rather because I could use those resources, we're talking about 530 Covenants, to purchase 2/3 of Divine Herald instead. Because Venom Spawn will be irrelevant. And one day we will replace the Shark Trainer, but whether you have a Shark Trainer, like Ocean's Godkin, whatever that is, or you have a Venom Spawn, it's not that big of a jump than having more Divine Heralds. This is why you're doing this. Make sure that you consume different types of resources while building your team. And with the scarce resource, the Covenants, Diamonds, all these things, make sure to build the best possible team early, so that you maximize your progress as quickly as possible. So these are the news. Don't neglect this part of the roster. Don't neglect the unions. You know what's really strange? Strength Union. I've been neglecting this. So let's say we go to, what do we have? Caster, charging R. So unfortunately we don't have much, right? But if you boost, if you happen to have some units, and I will get more units in the future, especially SSRs, that I can put in the strength roster, this strengthens the Shark Trainer. And this also strengthens other units in total. So make sure to not neglect these. The strongest roster right now for us is Chaos Union though. So we need to make sure to also unlock these sooner than later, and we'll get all these bonuses like maximized. That's what you will need to do also in the future.